It is important to us, and a lot of times with retention and recruiting of teachers. Oftentimes, in fact, most times, we have people apply for the job. Everybody from all over the United States, luckily, unlike most schools, want to live here and come and teach for us, but then we offer them the job, and they come and try to find housing, and then have to turn us down because of housing. That is very common. Probably about 80%, I would say, that happens to.
It's a struggle, and I know all employees struggle, and the police department has struggled for a long time for a lot of different reasons. We struggle with competing with agencies along the Front Range, training, hiring, being aggressive in our recruitment strategies, and then retaining those folks. And the hitch pin that always catches us is affordable housing.
When about 6 years ago those positions started turning over, we were getting applications in 40s, 50s, and 60 people would apply for one opening at the library. And in the last 3 to 4 years, we're getting 3 to 5 applicants per position.
For us, it's a huge, Claudine mentioned having 3 to 5 applicants. We ran a position this summer for a warehouse position in the salary range of $15 to $20 an hour, which is not shabby for a fairly entry-level warehouse position, and had 0 applicants.
So why do we care about housing? We're also a small employer in town. There's only 2 full-time employees that work for the Estes Valley Land Trust, so there's not a huge need at our business. But we're successful in fulfilling our mission by partnering with other organizations in town. So with the YMCA, with the Rocky Mountain Conservancy, with Rocky Mountain National Park, they all have tremendous need for workforce housing. When they're successful, the land trust is successful, and we're able to protect more land across the valleys.
For us, the big reason this impacts our organization comes back to recruitment and retention of our volunteers and our ability to perform our services with those volunteers. Certainly the volunteers that don't live in district aren't able to respond in a timely fashion. We rely on them coming up and doing shifts. A big thing is also the age range that we're targeting for volunteers. As you might imagine, for structural firefighting and wildland firefighting, we're trying to target people in their 20s and 30s, and a lot of people that are in their 20s and 30s are having a hard time affording housing in Estes Park, and therefore we get them, we train them, and then they leave for a place that's lower cost of living.